everybody, it's Pedro here, and today I thought I'd invite you to my work. You have got the centre stage in this vehicle.
Turn left onto A228.
I hope you've all brought your packed lunches. It's going to be a long day.
Six minutes of delay were added to your route.
I started at 5 this morning and the time is now 6:41. So I'm a bit behind.
In 1 mile, enter the roundabout.
It wasn't my fault though.
Turn left onto A228. At the roundabout, take the second exit.
Actually had to wait for my my truck to come in, so it did take a while. But it's here, it's ready. All the lights are working, all the brakes are working, so we're good to go. I tried to get set up sooner with the GoPro, just to try and mess about, just to try and upload some videos and things. It's been a little bit challenging. I'm not that much of a techie. I understand the premise of it, but it's just getting the computer to actually understand what I want to do, which is to put the videos on, and that's it, and edit some of it. But unfortunately, sometimes I've had the radio on and YouTube has said no because of copyright, because it is very clever. I really didn't know it could do this, but it's picked up songs from the radio.
At the roundabout, take the second exit to Morling Road.
And said basically, copyright infringement, will not allow that. So my option was to then just blank everything out. But in doing so, there's no volume, so it sounds a bit pony really. So I'm working on it. Some of my videos may include some handy tips for anybody who fancies having a go at this.
Enter the roundabout.
It's good fun, for the most part. I've had some challenging times, just like getting up, for example. Getting up at 4 is, I'm slowly getting used to it, but it means I have to go to bed super early because my body just can't cope.
At the roundabout, take the first exit.
It can't be an age thing. It might be an age thing, I don't know. But it's not exactly rock and roll to go to bed at, say, 7:30, 8 o'clock. It's pretty bad. Thank God for my Virgin box. Phrasing. My Virgin Media box. To record all the shows that I've missed. We are off to Ashford this morning. It's only going to take about half hour or so, which isn't too bad. Generally speaking, Fridays for me, it seems like it's going to be a nice day, local runs, and then it just goes completely the opposite. So I never get my hopes up too much and think, great, I can be home at a reasonable time. It just never happens. But that's the choice I've made.
Take the first exit to M20.
I shall suffer the consequences of my decisions. kind of hoping that I was just only going to record some nice places. I mean, Cambridgeshire was really nice. There's some lovely parts of the UK. Granted, I don't get to go there that much. It's usually places like Slough, which, yeah, I'm sure there's nice places there, but it's just the name of it. It just doesn't sit right with me. And Hayes as well. Going into London, Camden's okay as a place, but it's just a horrible place to get to in an Arctic. So the synopsis of my day is going to Ashford, near the MacArthur Glen factory outlet, to do a delivery, then come back all the way to Sittingbourne. The road we're on at the moment is the M20, which is a lovely road. Oh God, yeah, that was a yawn, another yawn, because that's what the M20 does to me. So the vehicle that we are in today is a Mercedes Actros. I quite like it. It's not because of the Mercedes badge, it just seems so, it's easy, really nice to drive, in my opinion. Thousands of people will think differently, but I know no better. I've driven DAFs and Ivecos and things. Yeah, it's okay, but yeah, I like this. Just the look of it. Mainly the look. The look of a dress. This morning I rode into work on my Ducati, which is an awesome bike. Really pleased with it. It's, for some reason, when I first got it, it was quite difficult to select neutral.
Right lanes.
I think that was just wearing in. Just took a bit of time, but it's okay now. Come on. Goodness me. The road captain has spoken. Thank you. I'm still on the M20. That's all I can really say about this road. It's just long. Hello. It took him so long to find his hazard lights. Goodness me, I'd be on it straight away. Well, anyway, finally it's daylight. Yesterday I had to drive in the pitch black, in the chucking down rain weather. It was horrible. Country lanes, country roads, narrow. Was not a good morning, that's for sure. I went to East Sussex and then drove down through Helsham, through T-Wales, Helsham. It was just a nightmare. Just like the conditions of these roads. They're so bouncy, my juice has fallen out of my lunch bag. Not a good start. I'm sure you're all wondering how fast I'm going. Well, at the moment, 54 miles an hour. Come on. Let's go. In the distance, that is MacArthur Glen.
At the roundabout,
Shopping
take the first
centre.
exit.
It's alright, I bought a few things there. Can't remember if you have to pay for parking, I think you do, which isn't great. It's something like £1 for quite a long time, which is okay. Going to the Beaver Industrial Estate.
First exit to
By no
Norwood
coincidence
Road.
that the lorry is blue and the sign is blue. See? BMW. Crazy.
At the roundabout, take the second exit to Norman Road.
Oh, this is a superstore. Haha, literally. My most favourite thing, apart from the sat-nav, because that's been... I couldn't have done this job without it. Well, I could have done, but I probably would have only lasted a month. Certainly in London, you can't kind of stop anywhere just to have a look at a map. It will take you forever. Yeah, I thought I'd have to stop here because it's shut.